Ito yung mga pilosopo kong kilala na nagtanong sa akin, bakit more often, most likely, yung mga katolikong bansa, yung pinakamarami ang katoliko, yun ang naghihirap.
Wow.
Mexico, di ba? Brazil, tayo. Although may center in Germany, may United States, maraming katoliko to. But these are the...
Can I speak immediately about our environmental conditions?
Oo nga.
Mostly they are in the global south,
Okay, oo nga.
kung saan mas mainit.
Oo.
At ang tao, kailangan siya magpawis. At pawis na pawis siya sa kanyang konting nagagawang trabaho. Doon sa global north, kailangan pagpawisan kundi mamamatay ka sa lamig. So that's the first. Pangalawa, may nagsabi about Protestant countries are mostly in the north. And
nga,
the
no? In a
global
way.
south are mostly Catholic, correct?
True.
Well, can I share this? That our Catholic faith has so much of its social. Parang a sense of the other is very strong. In a born-again, parang Protestant faith, there is an emphasis on my private relationship with God, personal relationship. And therefore, the community is much less. And therefore, there are.
May community din naman sila.
Hindi, merong mga NGO dyan. Merong ganyan. Pero that's much, far less than what the Catholic faith has been doing all this
That's
time.
true, no?
So, pag sinasabi mo na ang kahirapan nandun sa Catholic countries, first and foremost, I think, you have to think first of the environment na pawisin ang mga Katoliko kasi nasa southern part sila ng mundo.
Mainit.
The global south. Samantalang, also the ethos of Catholic faith tells us that we cannot have it for ourselves alone. We have to share it.
Tama.
And therefore, it could be possible that the question of sharing, could be corrupted also. That's what we're doing, no? And yeah. So I think that the question is quite. I would think that it's not an easy answer to it, pero there are some factors. This complex po. It's a complex thing, but there are factors na hindi natin po ilalagay na Catholicism foments, proposes, corruption or poverty itself. No? Parang it encourages poverty, ang Catholicism, because of its system, no?
Hindi naman.
Of charity. I don't think that is the good reason to say that those who are not Catholic countries, and that means, and yet they are Christian, are more prosperous and developed. Okay? So maybe I would like to say na hindi naman tayo pwede mag-generalize, pero one of the answers I've read, but this is about 30 years ago, is that the global south, which now is trying to develop. But ang tanong ko what is the definition of development? I think if it is called capitalistic, and they call it laissez-faire, yung talagang unbridled liberal capitalism, somebody has to pay for what will enrich another. When you take something, it doesn't grow by itself easily, but it's taken, somebody loses it. So that's one. So is development of our country towards capitalism, unbridled capitalism? My answer is no. That is not development. So I sustain what the Holy Father Pope Francis says. What we have to do is sustainable development. What is that? While we are able to satisfy our needs, not our desires or wants, but if we could satisfy our needs as a generation today, we must be careful that we don't compromise the needs of the next generation. Otherwise, it's unbridled. It's self-serving lang. So talagang kukunin mo na ang para sa iba. And that's very, very wrong. And that's how we have depleted our resources. To the point of no return ang some, kasi it's called extinction. Yes. Okay.
Tama naman na hindi mo i-blame because of the faith that they have. There are complex factors that
There are
led to
factors
this.
that leads to...
Nagkataon lang.
Yeah.
Na?
I think we have to look into that, the meaning of wealth. Where did it come from? How was it developed? How did it grow? Kasi if it has grown at this point in time that we realize it's capitalistic, yung may capital po, yung may hawak na malaking pera,
Yun ang
dictates the rest. No? Kasi parang ano mo, alam nyo, no? Simula, galing sa capital na yan, meron akong pera, no? Kailangan ko ng trabahador. Okay? So, ang nangyayari ngayon, kung gusto magtrabaho sa akin, ito ang para sa'yo. So, they call it sometimes cheap labor. Kung ayaw mo, makakuha ko ng iba.
Correct.
Di ba?
Capitalism yan.
Kasi kapitalista eh. So, kung ayaw mo, sorry ka na lang, ito may iba. And the sad part is that, itong taon to, matatakot. Kasi parang maraming taong na di ba? And that's the meaning of capitalism.
Actually,
it's unbridled.
If you were to name again these countries, they were colonized. Diba? Dati they were just among themselves. Dahil in search of other resources, yung pinanggalingan din eh. So now, it was in a way capitalistic din yung goal.
Yeah, the empires,
Yung mga empire, di ba? Even Israel, di ba?
they were able to enlarge their territory. And up to now, I think they're using those territories to extract for the wealth. Just as the Roman Empire asked taxes from the Palestinians and from the Jews.
Correct.
But it did not develop Palestine.
Correct.
So that could be the possibility
Diba?
today.
Nagkataon din, colonized.
Yeah.
I wonder if we were not, even Brazil or Mexico or tayo, kasi sila din naman nagturo sa atin ng capitalism. Di ba? Anyway, it's a complex thing.
Yeah.
But it was a curious question that made me, nagkataon lang ba to? Pero malalim ang dahilan. So, may mga bagay po na hindi lang dahil sa faith, di ba? So, keep on asking Theo, like and subscribe. We'll be back.
Thank you.